I don't know if I want to heal. I'll just let it be. It could be a bug. Just, I don't see anyone moving. Ah, there you are. Ooh! Hello? What hit me? Great. Something else attacked me. There we go. Now I got to deal with all of these. Mom. Just in case. Can I not? Alright, I'm just gonna let that be. Oh, Pika. I don't know if we already voted, but like I did put up some new games to add into the rotation. And I know you were asking, oh my god. I know you were asking about Tomb Raider the other day. So I just want to let you know that I did include it in the vote. Alright, that's an opening. But like, what's over here? Okay. I don't see anything. Oh wait, what? I think I almost missed this. What is this? What am I picking up? Oh, ammo? That's fine. I like ammo. Ammo's a fantastic thing to give me. God, I know like Silent Hill is like foggy and stuff, but does it also have to be rainy? I normally don't even mind the rain like that, but like, I don't need two situations. Can you please pick this up? Thank you. I thought that was like, not a window. I thought that was like an empty space that maybe I can like go into. That could have been the house I was renting. Imagine there were people who are like trying to get back to Silent Hill, like this is where they lived. And I'm like, who's the fucker that like ran around breaking all these car windows? And it's like, it's me. I'm the person. Alright, let's check this car. nothing in the back. I want there to be an item in every car, please. I don't ask for much. Alright, nothing. Oh, you voted? And you voted for the movie too? What did you vote for? So, Dragon Quest 1, 2, through 3 are on the Switch. Download for cheap. Yeah, I don't have the Switch online, but I should look into it. They're also on Android. How is it on Android? I have an Android. They are the original games, mild graphic overhaul. Give them a try if you like, but they're extremely grindy with little direction of what to do. But that's fine. Like, grindy games I don't mind. Little direction I do mind, where it's like, well, where the hell am I supposed to go? But when people know that about a game, like going into it, it's like, this won't give you direction. It's a lot of like, you should just know. Those are the games that I'm like, okay, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for me to play with like a guide then, right? Like, is it something that I could figure out? Is it a direction I can figure out? Or is it sometimes the answer and logic has no rhythm or rhyme to why? Because, like, I have played games where it's like, actually, it seems like they're not telling you anything. It seems like there's no direction, but there is. Like, they kind of give you a hint over here. Like, it's not directly next to the puzzle, but it is a hint. And then there are games where there was no hint. They just wanted you to know. And there's like, well, how would I know? And it's like, I don't know. No. Like, for example, Grim Fandango. That's a fantastic game. It's one of the best games I ever played. And the thing is, I didn't play it when I was a kid, and like it was a newer, I didn't play when it came out. I like played this maybe like 2 years ago. And I always looked at it, I always saw it, and I was like, oh, this game like looks interesting, and the story kind of seems interesting. And I finally played it with no context. Not no context to the story, but I mean like no context to what to expect for like gameplay. It was just like, I read kind of like, this is about like a Grim Reaper, like small worker who is, you know, trying to do his job. Like that's pretty much like all I knew. And I went in there and I was like, oh, okay, it's a point and click. This is pretty cool. And then I was like, what the hell do I do? And then I see other people playing it for the first time, and I see them going through the same thing as me, where they're like, what the fuck do I do? And I will go into the chat and just be like, there's no hate for this. There's nothing wrong with this. But this is a game I actually would suggest playing with a guide, because there is just no indication of what you're supposed to do. Even the guide would be like, just do this. And then that's it, next step. You know, a lot of guides usually will be like, go here and this is where you will get this information, and do this because it was stated over here. Like a guide would give you an explanation on why the answer is the answer. Not for the Grim Fandango. No. It's like, do this because we eventually did everything we possibly could and that turned out to be the answer, you know? Like for example, in the beginning of the game, you have to like get to the roof, right? But there are like pigeons in the way. So they're like, find a way to get past the pigeons. I think you get like a piece of bread, and it feels very obvious, like use the bread to kind of like lure the pigeons. That was not the answer. The answer was go to the festival, talk to the clown, and then the clown will make you balloon animals. Get one of each balloon animal, and then you'll get the option of getting a worm. And the worm is just a balloon that isn't like blown up or something. And like, it was like a whole thing. Like I'm trying to remember. And you use the balloons to move the pigeons. And then you get to the roof and there's more pigeons. Then you use the bread. It was so random. The remake has tons of improvement. Original games you have to talk to everyone and just explore. It's just how they are. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't really mind that. But like some games, it's just a total given of like, they don't really expect you to know unless you just exhaust every option. And even then, sometimes you still won't know because you may have exhausted every option, but you didn't do it in like a particular order. Or you didn't just go into your menu and press a specific item and apply it because these older games didn't have like tutorials on how to use these items, you know? But that game was very good. If you guys haven't played it, like Grim Fandango, it's really good. Like the art style, the humor, the story. The story itself is so good. It's so, so good. So if anyone has played it before, talk to me. I want to talk about how good it is. The best example I give is in part 1. To get the best shield in the game, you have to talk to a random NPC that's hidden in a town on the opposite side of the world that will tell you on the 3rd time talking that you should search randomly in a dangerous location in the game and you find a useful legendary item. That's the thing, like, as a kid, like, when those games came out and you're a child playing those games and, like, those games came out with very limited access to, like, information, like, internet, right? They expected you to exhaust talking to the NPC, especially as a kid who's like, I'm just gonna press this again and again and again and again. So it made sense, like, you would find that out by talking to the person 3 times, you know?
Laura, please wait.
I am not trying to find this little girl. Like, I don't know why we're chasing after her still. I'm absolutely done with her. I said this in the beginning of the stream. I don't care. I don't care. If she dies in this city, it will literally be no, like, skin off my back. I would not give 2 shits. And so if she's luring me into, like, where are we? Where are we? Where is she luring me to? I think I see something, but I don't know what it is. Oh, what the? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Hi, Blair. Hi. Come here. You can lay down on me. Come here. You can lay down. Yeah, well, now you're just standing on Axel. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. I need you to, like, settle instead of just standing on him. Settle. She's not settling. Settle, like, do I have to, like, yeah, there you go. Yes. You're cuddling with him. She doesn't realize that she's, like, literally laying on Axel. Axel's under the blanket on my legs, and Blair just kind of, like, crawled over, and she's just sitting on him. And I'm like, please just, like, one, spread out so that you're not just putting all your weight on him. But also just lay down, like I'm streaming. Yeah, there was also, like, the limited, like, technology, which is kind of amazing sometimes to think about how much they were able to accomplish with, like, limited technology, you know? This little girl is running through this place. She isn't worried. She doesn't care. Like... what was down there? Like, I didn't fight anything.
Laura?
We need to stop calling for her.
Where did she go?
We don't care. We don't care about her. Don't ask questions like, where did she go? Because we don't care. I'm telling you, we don't. I have decided this. This is now a toxic relationship caring about this kid. We live in here now. Imagine. Don't be bad. Don't be bad. But yeah, Pika, have you ever played that game I was talking about? I think you would appreciate it. I think you would really like that game. But if you haven't, we should. I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass, which I think you have? I think? He who is not bold enough to be stared at, or to be stared at from across the abyss, is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. Yeah, I know, we're like letter and wrench. I do and I have it. So you haven't played it. So you do have it. I mean, you do have Xbox Game Pass, but you haven't played it. You should play it. I don't see anything. Are you like over there? Sometimes you just gotta run on through. Nothing. Alright, let's back up. It must be like, there it is. Because I'm like, I can't think. I'm trying to think like, where am I going? Okay, so I can't make a left anyway. Not that I was trying, but we can't. So we have to go this way regardless. And can you believe, Pika, with that limited technology, those are some of the most iconic games that you mentioned. But you don't need Nintendo Switch Online to buy the original. Yeah, I think Pika was saying, like, if I have it, I'll just have access to it. Kind of like with Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. It's like, you can buy it. Or, if you already have the subscription, it depends. It's like, what's cheaper? Like, you know. Oh my god, guys, I actually saw a cosplay of this monster online the other day, and I was like, that's fantastic, because I've seen the nurses, I've seen Pyramid Head, like, I've seen those costumes of, like, the monsters in this game done. Like, a lot. Not that that's a bad thing to see a lot of it, but it's just, like, I've seen those. Like, I never thought that I would see this. And not only did they do it, but they did it with, like, the wedges, too. And they were just, like, being goofy. So they were just, like, showing off the wedges, doing little shoulder wiggles since they didn't have, like, arms. And I was like, that is honestly amazing. Like, if you went to, like, a Silent Hill, like, cosplay gathering, you definitely will stand out. Because, like, like I said, without even playing this game before, I have seen those characters.
Thanksgiving's coming soon, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. The football starts at noon, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Our finest snacks we bring, pa-rum.
Okay, now I can talk. Oh my god, so much just happened. One, Game Freak, you come into the chat and you tell me to shut up. Not only do you tell me to shut up the second you come into the chat, but you do it the second you came into chat, which means that is now not available for the rest of stream. Like you came in just to get my attention by doing that. There was no strategy behind it. But hi, how are you? It's good to see you. I was honestly hoping someone would redeem it just because I changed up some of the alerts and sounds for for November's theme. Like usually I have November redeems, right? Or like I have seasonal redeems, but I don't really change up the sounds for our regular permanent redeems, and I did so for Quiet Court. Digi, don't worry. I'ma get to you, Digi. I saw what you did. Oh, never mind. I'll go back to what I was saying. Oh, so Dragon Quest 1 is like $3. That's fine. They range from $5 to $15. Okay, that's actually very cheap. And I'd rather own it than have like a subscription-based like ownership. But Game Freak, how you doing? So what were your burning questions for Five Nights at Freddy? My burning questions is, where do I start? Where do I start? Let that be the first question. And also congratulations on your 100%. I just want to say, I think it's a little crazy that you get 100% when I'm told to shut up. You get 100% when I'm quiet. You get 100% when I am not saying a word, where I'm just here biding my time for the minute to be up. So do you want to explain to me why you're at 100% when I'm quiet and not when I'm preaching? I mean, either way, congratulations for being the most faithful of the faithfuls, and we're definitely going to put you in the Hall of Fame, and we're going to celebrate your accomplishments. Now, I'm looking. It's happening. I came in and did you did the IT test. Like, I already stopped noticing Digi, but now I'm noticing Digi again. The hell? Why is this one glowing? Why is this one glowing? Are you gonna come at me? You were like glowing, like, but why were you glowing? Oh, I thought you were dead. There we go. I really want these to like start dropping items. So the original saga is 6.5 games. Yes, I was saying something like that, like not how many games, but that is a lot more games than I actually anticipated. So it's 6.5 games, and what about so you start with 1. So how old are they? Because I feel like I saw, and some of the games are much, much older, that I might need like an emulator or something. Oh, right. I will use one of these. Okay, hold on. So there's 2 different arcs, and you can hop on the current one, but it's pretty meh. Why is it meh compared to the original? So it's 6.5 games. You can start with 1, but they are relatively short. The first one's like 7 years old. There's a bunch because at the time they would come out every few months. Okay, so like I saw one that looked like it could be on like a Game Boy. Like, well, do you know which one I'm like talking about? Like, it looked really old. That's why I was like, I felt like I read somewhere or saw somewhere that the series is like really, really old. Like much older than, I would think. Oh, I'm so sorry, Digi. You like one question at a time, just like spitballing them. My bad. I'm just so excited. Oh, there you are. so obviously I can't go this way. Okay, so before I keep going, I saw 2 ways. I see this, and then I saw like a hole over here that I don't know if I could go through. Look at the map. Well, I guess we'll try it out, right? And we can't go in here. It looks like someone's in here. Oh. I don't know if I'm shooting her. I'm just not gonna... Oh! Where are you? Yeah, I see you. Alright, before I go in there... Alright, let me pause, let me catch up with chat, because I know so much is happening in chat right now. So I'm gonna catch up as best as I can. So the original series on Xbox for 31 bucks, it's 1 through 4. So 4 games for 31 bucks. I don't want to say that's a bad price because it's 4 games, but Digi did say they were pretty short. Then there's Into the Pit and Sister Location. That sounds interesting. The current saga just feels bland, but it does have a creepy factor. So like what, the original one's more interesting but not scary, while like the newer one isn't as interesting but it's creepier. So those are $19.99 and $79.99. That is a big drastic difference in price. And then there's Security Breach. So I think I heard of Security Breach. That's probably the one I probably have seen the most about. You might be talking about Into the Pit, which is like 64-bit, or any of the mini games in the older series. Okay, because I saw one, and that's when I was like, damn, how old are these games? So I saw one where, like, at one point, you're, like, inside, like, the bear dude, and he's trying to, like, help you get out. And then there was, like, a chicken lady, and she kept eating garbage? There you are. Cool. Okay, we gotta run. We need more space.